All right, what's going on, everybody? So listen, if you're here and you're watching this right now, we are so fired up, happy, and grateful because we're actually getting ready to launch the business. One of our newest family members here, and it's amazing, amazing opportunity, Mr. Isaac Hughes. So if you're here, you're in the right place at the right time, guys. What we're going to do, we're going to give it a little bit of time before we actually get some other people on board. We want to help some other people who have already started, you know, or they're trying to figure out the link and everything like that. So guys, just give us a couple more minutes. We're going to get this thing rocking and rolling. Thank you guys so much for your patience. All right, cool beans, guys. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely fired up. I am grateful to be able to be here on this live hangout with all of you guys here today. Listen, guys, my name is Jaleel Coleman. I'm actually serving here in TLC as TLC's youngest regional director. And some of you guys are like, wait, what is TLC? And I'm getting ready to explain all of that kind of stuff in just a hot second. But if you're here right now, if you're watching this particular video right here, right now, it means that you're somebody who's special, okay? It means that somebody, and we know who that special somebody is, Mr. Isaac Hughes. He thought that you were, you know, sharp. He thought that you were ambitious. He thought that you had integrity, that you would do what you said you were going to be able to do. And guys, if you're watching this video right now, you're that kind of person. So I want to give a huge hand clap to you. Shout out to you for being here on this call today. Ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Jaleel Coleman, and I am so happy, fired up, and grateful to be in partnership with Mr. Isaac Hughes, who has just made an incredible decision to absolutely positively change his entire life. Ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit about me before we actually get into, you know, the opportunity and what it is that we're doing. you know, I'm much similar to many of you guys who are actually watching. You know, if you're young, even if you're a little older and you're, you know, more, I don't like to say older, I like to say seasoned, right? If you're a little bit more seasoned in life, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I was experiencing just a little bit of this American dream, right? And I was in pursuit of this American dream because, you know, when I was growing up, all the way throughout the journey that I had growing up, you know, I was told that in order to be able to achieve the American dream, to be able to get that big white house with that white picket fence, you know, with, you know, all the things that you want, you know, that nice car in the driveway, you know, an amazing family, you know, an amazing wife, an amazing husband, if you're, you know, a lady on here, guys, I was told that in order to achieve this dream, that I had to go off to school, that I had to go to school for 4 years. Then after I graduated from school, probably go off and get my master's degree in order to, you know, really like take it in and really grow and really get that high paying job, right? And then after school was over, I was going to go work a job for 40 years, 40 hours per week while I'm working at this job. And then I'm going to retire and collect 40% of what I already could not live off of in the first place. Now, I'm just going to be very transparent with all of you guys. If you're watching this video right now, that equation didn't necessarily make a lot of sense to me. It didn't really seem like something that that I was interested in doing and that I was interested in becoming a part of. But I did it anyway just to make my mom happy because, you know, just to be honest with you guys, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not the smartest kid in the classroom either. You know, when I graduated from high school, ladies and gentlemen, I had a 2.8 GPA. Now, I don't know what you do with a 2.8 GPA, but ladies and gentlemen, I know what I did. And what I did was did not get a scholarship, okay? I certainly did not get a scholarship to go to university. So I went to community college just to make my mom happy, just to put a smile on her face. And while I was in community college, guys, I started to realize that, you know, this whole American dream really started to become the American nightmare. And I'm going to get into more of that in just a second here. But guys, you know, I started to realize that, you know, as I was working, you know, a part-time job and in school full-time, as I was working, I started to realize that me and bosses, we don't get along. You know, I actually am allergic to bosses, you know, and what's crazy, guys, is that me and bosses don't get along, and I'm so allergic to them that I started to get sick. I started to develop this really bad sickness called fed-upitis, right? And in fed-upitis, you get fed up with somebody telling you what to do, how to do it, how long you have to do it for. You know, when you get fed up, ladies and gentlemen, you start getting fed up with somebody telling you that your time is only worth, you know, this much in a particular hour. You know, you get fed up with somebody telling you that, you know, you have to get hungry at 12 and you have to be full by 1. You get fed up with somebody saying, hey, you can only be in the bathroom from this time to this time, and you only get a break to do this from this time to this time. It just did not make sense to me, ladies and gentlemen. And so I was on my knees one day praying after I'm looking at my paycheck, you know, for a 2-week period where I worked 30 hours per week and was in school full time and got a check for $432.76. I don't know what you do when you get a check for $432, especially after you're grinding your butt off for 2 weeks straight. But you know, I'm looking at this check and I'm on my knees and I'm praying to God. And I'm like, God, there has to be a better way. There has to be something that I can do so that I don't have to experience this anymore, man. Like, so that I don't have to have somebody else, you know, watching over me, telling me what to do, how to do it, etc. And this better way, this total life change that I experienced, guys, was this industry called network marketing. Now, I'm here to answer some of the questions that you're already formulating in your mind, because some of you guys are asking right now, who is this guy? What does he have? And why the heck should I care? And it's all good that you're asking those questions. Guys, I am more than capable and more than willing to answer those questions here tonight. And we're going to really understand what network marketing is and what this decision that Isaac is so fired up about is actually all together. And so, you know, I was introduced to this industry. It changed my entire life. It was, you know, a point in time where I found out that there were people who were working from home, working from the beaches of the world, who were making 6 figures a year. Then I found that there was people making 6 figures every 6 months. Then I found out there was people making 6 figures every single quarter out the year. Then I found out that there were people making 6 figures a month, and my mind was absolutely blown when I found out that there were people making 6 figures per week. Now, I'm not going to be, stuck for a second. I'm just going to let that marinate in your mind. 6 figures a week, guys. Absolutely insane. And so some of you guys are thinking, because, just out of ignorance and because of not knowing about, like how these kinds of businesses work, you're saying to yourself, you know what, that sounds like a pyramid scheme. That sounds like a pyramid scam. I'm good. I don't really, my friend has tried these things before, I'm not really into these things. But ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm here to tell you tonight. Okay. This is not a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is when a company is designed for only the people at the top to be able to make money. Okay, a pyramid scheme is when you put something in and you don't get anything back in return. A pyramid is the strongest structure that's known to man. Okay, period. That's why you have the Egyptian pyramids that are standing even still today, thousands upon thousands of years later. Okay, so that's what a pyramid is. Okay, so we got to be educated and we have to have an open mind, because what I found out is that the brain is like a parachute. It has to be open in order for it to really, really work. Okay, so what we're going to do, because I believe that seeing is believing, I want to show you a little bit about this opportunity. I want to show you what it is that we're doing here. I want you to take a quick look, and then I'm going to come back, explain a little bit more. You're going to even hear from Isaac and about why he decided to, partner up with this opportunity. And then we're going to go to the next level from there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and actually share my screen here with all of you guys. And then we're going to get this thing absolutely rocking and rolling. All right. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Let's go.
For many, graduation marks the beginning of a journey to the great American dream. It's a time-honored tradition that after graduation, to get that first job, but also settling down, starting a family, upgrading the car, and providing a home. It's during the first 10 years after graduation, most Americans earn the least amount of money while accruing the most amount of debt of their lives. Does that make sense? The pursuit of this dream is the beginning and the endless trap of borrowing and spending. It's been going on for decades. We were all told we have the opportunity to achieve this dream. However, countless people find themselves overwhelmed and live in a nightmare. How about you? Did you buy into that dream too? Are you happy where you are in life? Perhaps it's time for a change, a total life change. This is your total life change, and we are here to help you make the most of it. Welcome to TLC.
These are just very extraordinary times. You're finding a lot of young adults are going back. They're not going through the cycle. When they graduate, they should be graduating and going and moving into life.
After college, student loans just started coming in.
I realized that I fell into a big category of college graduates that were either unemployed or underemployed.
I was really in a very unsure and an unstable point in my life.
We truly needed an opportunity, and it wasn't that our back was against the wall, it was in the wall.
Living with a friend because I was evicted. It was hard.
I knew that I deserved to live a better life.
We're here to change as many lives as possible any way we can. If it's through the products, if it's through the compensation plan, if it's through just being around positive people, that's all we're looking for, is people that want to change their lives.
The products, they're phenomenal products.
It's so easy to share the products.
It's like they're looking for something, and then they consume the product, and they actually get what they're looking for.
The belief goes through the roof.
And they see that this is real and that it's working and that people are getting really excited about these products. They're selling themselves.
You know, you have what's called a tea party, and people are able to then try the products.
Oh my gosh, I am the tea party queen.
First of all, the tea tastes so good. I mean, it's delicious. And you get so many people who want to buy it right then and there. And so, and tasting parties are really fun.
That relaxed atmosphere coupled with education and experiencing the products and tasting them, very successful.
You can make as much as you want with this company.
Every time you sell product or products purchased that you referred, you receive a check on a weekly basis, with or without you being there to make that sale.
I could make some extra money to actually start making payments back on the student debt that I had.
And once those checks started rolling in,
See that smile?
I had a total life change.
It took me 1 week to earn back the money that I spent to sign up with TLC.
It took me all of 3 days.
With social media has been just, just incredible.
I show them this is what's happening. This is what's hot right now. Social media is huge for me because it allows you to touch so many people.
Within 30 seconds, you have 3,000 people looking at your message.
We post a lot of before and after pictures, post pictures of scales, post results.
People are looking at this and saying, hey, I could do that.
The time to make a decision is now. We're doing everything in our power to make sure that you have a successful career with us.
This is an opportunity of a lifetime.
Total Life Changes has been just that, a complete total life change.
The sky is the limit.
I was blown away from the conversation we're in. It's not just the people at the top that are making money.
They give us money to just promote our business. And we've been to other companies before. They never did that.
We're attracting those people that really have a strong desire, that see something special.
We wanted to make sure that this would
atmosphere, the spirit, everybody just having a ball.
The leadership here has been incredible.
The people that are in leadership really care about you.
Jack Fallon, what you see is what you get.
And he's really involved with the field, with, his partners in business.
They're very, very big on growing leadership and cultivating leadership and helping you to be the best that you can be.
People always want to know, how are so many people having success at TLC? And I say, it's simple.
Are you sick and tired of living the lifestyle you live in? Are you ready for a change?
If you do not like where you are today, financially, physically, mentally,
if you make the decision that you want to change your life, then Total Life Changes is the total package for you.
I think that a lot of different people, they second guess themselves to say, you know what, maybe I can't make a total life change. But to that person, I'm telling you, no, you can at any given moment when you're ready.
This is who we are. This is what we do. Changing lives one person at a time. The only thing I ask you now, are you next? Get with the person who showed you this video and start your own total life change now.
All right, guys. Well, you see clearly that, Total Life Changes, Total Life Changes is absolutely changing lives all over the world, helping so many different people, changing so many different paradigms. I mean, literally, we are helping thousands upon thousands of people all over the world. And you guys are really going to get a chance to see now what exactly is going on, how we're doing what we're doing, and how now you can become a part of this amazing movement that we have here in Total Life Changes, guys. It's absolutely incredible. So I don't want you to hear it just from me. I actually want you to hear from the person who actually even invited you on this call today, so that you guys can be able to see what's actually going on. So I'm going to see if he was able to join us. I know Mr. Isaac Hughes is definitely supposed to be here on this. Guys, I'm going to figure out what's going on. If you give me 1 second, shoot him a quick text and see what's going on, see if he's able to find a link, and see if he's joined us so far here yet. Let's see. 1 second, guys. Thanks so much for your patience. All right, cool. Well, sometimes technology has its own thing or whatever. But guys, just to just talk a little bit more briefly, I was so literally fired up and grateful to be able to meet this young man, Mr. Isaac Hughes. He is absolutely a fireball. He's so like determined to succeed. It's just crazy. And we actually met a little bit ago, actually last week, in Las Vegas. And when we were together, guys, the moment that we met each other, it kind of just like clicked. It was just like, we knew that we needed to do something together, that we needed to work on something together. And this guy is just excuse me, absolutely fired up. I mean, when you talk about somebody that's motivated, somebody that's driven, somebody that is so ready to succeed and to be able to help others, guys, this is the person that I can think of. You know, he is so determined, Mr. Isaac Hughes, to be able to go out there and really do it for his family. You know, he really believes in helping other people. And as I had a chance to be able to just talk with him, you know, out in Las Vegas, you know, he just shared with me some of his dreams. He shared with me some of his goals. He shared with me some of his desires to be able to absolutely change his entire life, guys. And once I met him and I heard a little bit about his story, coming from, you know, Grand Rapids and things like that, and some of the things that he's been through, he really intends to help a lot of people to absolutely change their lives. So I'm just waiting on him to be able to get on here. Let's see. Looks like he's having a couple of technical difficulties. One moment, everybody. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna make sure that he's able to get on here because I want you guys to be able to hear from him first and foremost. One more minute, guys, and we'll be able to get him on board. I apologize for the technical difficulties. When you're on the brink of greatness, sometimes things happen. So let's see. But in the meantime, guys, as we're waiting on Isaac to be able to get on here, I'm just going to go ahead and start, I guess, giving you guys a little bit, you know, more about this amazing opportunity and what we're doing here in this incredible movement. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Jaleel Coleman. If you're just now getting on board here and if you're just now watching, and pretty much, you know, coming from Philadelphia, you know, where we really don't have, you know, a lot, you know, we definitely have a thriving community of people who are definitely positive and things like that. But all I can say is that where I come from, if you don't dribble a ball, if you don't, you know, rap, if you don't sing, or if you don't, you know, let's just say sell drugs, right, on the street, you're not really going to be, you know, successful. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I had to find something, of course, like I was telling you before, that could work for me, something that could absolutely change my life. And we found it here in this opportunity called Total Life Changes. So what I'm going to do, unless Isaac is able to find something, because it seems like his link is not working. Let's see here, guys. I don't know why his is not working.
This is work.
All right, cool. There we go. Yeah. All right.
Going good.
Yeah, you're good, bro. All right, guys. Well, you can hear from him first and foremost. I'm going to go ahead and let you go, Isaac. And I'm going to mute out myself and come back. All right, yeah, Isaac. It looks like we lost you for a second, but I think you're back, bro. You know, and so you guys will hear from the man that invited you on this himself. Go ahead, Isaac. You can take it away, bro.
I got back connection, but I'm gonna just say this. I'm thankful, or thank you for everyone who showed up, who's watching. Changed my life completely.
Oh man. All right, guys. Well, it looks like we lost Isaac. You know, he doesn't really have a good connection where he is. So what we're going to do, obviously, I guess you heard a little bit about what he was saying about how he's really fired up. He's really grateful to absolutely change his life here with us. So because of you guys' time, I'm not going to belabor the time. I'm going to let you guys go. So let's go ahead and get into it while we're here and while we have you guys here. And thank you guys. Thank you for being patient here. Appreciate you guys so much. All right. So guys, TLC, you know, now obviously is the time to stay healthy. Now is the time to feel better. Now is the time to live longer and absolutely love life. Now, what you have to understand, guys, about what it is that we're doing here, is an opportunity called Total Life Changes, is that, you know, Mr. Jack Fallon is our CEO and he's our founder. And so he's a native right out of Michigan, and he has a vision, guys, to be able to help people to truly change their entire lives. And the way that we're going to do it is through these amazing, fast-growing industries like health and wellness, which is a $2 trillion industry, weight loss, where 70% of adults are looking for a way to lose weight, energy and longevity, where people need the necessary energy that they can get to be able to, survive, right? Skincare and anti-aging, guys, another amazing industry that we participate in, okay? Sorry about that. So people try and FaceTime me while we're talking. All right, let's keep going. Performance enhancements, guys. Absolutely incredible industry where people are, looking for a way to spice up their love lives. The gourmet coffee industry, another amazing industry that we participate in which, it's a $30 billion a year industry. I had my cup of coffee today. The home-based business industry, literally look at this stat right here. 70% of North American entrepreneurs are starting their businesses at home. Just absolutely incredible, guys. I mean, I love this home-based business industry. And then when we think about it, going forward, guys, how are we able to help people? How are we able to really, really give them products that they can change their lives with? How can we participate in all these fast-growing industries? It is nothing more than these, again, full quality line of products. So let's go ahead and get into these products. Guys, the flagship product that we have here is called the IASL tea. I mean, absolutely incredible product that so many different people around the world are using to be able to change their lives with, okay? Guys, when we look at this amazing industry, with this amazing tea, there are people who are losing in excess of 5 pounds in 5 days just simply because of this amazing all-natural certified organic detox tea. I was so grateful to be able to see this product work on my mom, who's 60 years old, who has, her metabolism is, almost shot. But because of these amazing products, with the natural herbs that are inside, like holy thistle, persimmon leaves, malva leaves, marshmallow leaves, blessed thistle, papaya. I mean, the list goes on. Guys, there are people who are cleansing the upper and the lower intestines on a daily basis. I want you to understand that the very air that we breathe, we need to be able to detox from, because we have planes flying all over us all the time. We have jets going through the air. I mean, all different kinds of things, right? And because of this amazing tea, people are able to get that nasty, toxin out of their bodies, because it is literally it's medically proven that people who do not detox, absolutely have more health complications than the next guy who is detoxing. So, detoxing is so important for your body. And think about all the people that all of the, the young ladies or, even young men who could stand to be able to lose some weight is possible with the ISO Detox Tea. Now, I'm gonna show you guys the next product, which is the amazing NutriBurst. Guys, there's 72 minerals, 12 herbs, 19 amino acid, and it's all natural liquid vitamin. And literally, one capful, like this guy right here, okay, one capful or 1 tablespoon of the NutriBurst is equivalent to eating 10 salads, guys. 10 salads. So I want you to really think about this concept for a second here. I mean, imagine that your grandma, imagine your auntie, your mom, imagine, for all of you guys who are more seasoned, your coworkers, all of these different people who are around you who are not eating healthy, who are not eating 10 salads a day, which I don't know anybody that's eating 10 salads a day, but guys, using this amazing product is helping people to be able to change their lives all over the world. Okay, my 87-year-old grandmother, she's using this product to be able to help her to change her life. She was, just sluggish. She was, bogged down. She was just doing so many different things, on a daily basis that were, really basic activities that made her feel just sluggish, right? Just because of her age. Well, ladies and gentlemen, she's using this NutriBurst, and it's absolutely working to be able to change her entire life. Just, I mean, crazy, guys. All right. Isaac is texting me now, guys. He's just talking about how fired up he is, and he's so sorry about his connection, just so that you guys can hear it from him. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next product, the NRG, which absolutely is incredible, guys. I mean, this NRG is just phenomenal. It's an all-natural energy supplement with a synergistic blend of ingredients, right? So what's crazy about this this NRG, is that people are taking this product and they're using it to be able to get the all natural energy that they need with no crash. So think about sometimes when you're in school, right, guys, where you're cramming for a test, you're cramming for an exam, or maybe you're about to hit the gym, just different times throughout the day where you need that energy. Well, if you've ever taken a Red Bull, a Monster, a Rockstar, all of these poisonous drinks, right? I mean, I don't even think that for a second I would ever want, anything in my body called Monster, right? But I mean, people are taking it because they just need the energy. Well, guys, now imagine taking something that's all natural, that's healthy for you, that you can use to be able to absolutely feel an all natural energy, 100% energy with 0% crash, guys. There will not be a crash with this amazing product. It's just phenomenal to know that we're utilizing this product to absolutely change our entire lives. Now, when you think about, so many different products that we have here, I mean, as you can see, I'm just scrolling through all of these different products, skincare products that are not just changing lives, but saving lives. Coffee that we have, and sexual performance enhancement products. Guys, there's a wide range of products that, you can be able to share with those people around you who are using or needing these, these different enhancements to absolutely help them to live a better life and lifestyle. Now, what I want you to understand is that all of these products that we're consuming, we're not just consuming, the products, we're not just getting healthy, we're actually getting wealthy at the same time, because there's 5 different ways that we're able to get paid here in this awesome opportunity called Total Life Changes. Now, what I want you to see, guys, is something that I saw. What I saw was that student loan debt was the #1 debt in the entire nation. Guys, $28,000 ahead is the average, the national average of people who have student loan debts. They're so buried in debt. Then you try to come out of debt, and try to, utilize the system, right, to get a job, to work the job 40 years. But then they realize that the job that they're going to get, because they, didn't get their master's or bachelor's, their master's or doctorate or something like that, trying to get that high paying job is just not going to work. Or they get somebody else who, who's already been there, who's more seasoned to get that job, and they won't give you the job because you're not experienced. So what we needed was a solution. What we needed was something to come along to be able to help people to change their lives, to make money on their own dime and at their own pace without somebody else dictating and writing to them what their paycheck was going to be. So we have 5, again, different ways that we're able to get paid here in TLC. The first one is called retail profits and commissions. Now, guys, we do this and utilize this just like Uber does, okay? I want you to think of Uber. Think about when you sign up to become an Uber driver. Well, the moment that you sign up to become an Uber driver, you're going to get free software. Every single time your phone pings or dings, you're going to get an alert to be able to pick somebody up from your free software. And you get paid because you now utilize their software. Well, guys, TLC does the same exact thing. Every single time that you sign up into TLC, whoever signs up to TLC, no matter what, you get free software. You get a free virtual website. Isaac already has his up and running, right? So now what happens is that every single time that you refer some of these amazing products that I just shared with you guys about here tonight, you show somebody how they can utilize these products to absolutely help them change their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get a percentage of 50%. What I truly feel like is respect. I'm talking about true respect as a result of Mr. Jack Fallon. So think about it, guys. Think about if you're somewhere, let's say you're in Detroit, okay, and you have somebody that who lives in, I don't know, let's say LA or, Chicago or, just different places around the world. Well, just simply because you introduced them to this product and they are, changing their health with the product, well, guys, you're going to get, again, 50%. Let's say it was $300 that they spent. Let's say it was $200. Let's say it was just $100. Guys, an extra $50 a week part-time from college or wherever it is that that you're doing right now. Guys, just absolutely incredible, guys. All right. The next way that we're able to get paid is through what's called the Fast Start Bonus. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was really hoodwinked. I was tricked and I was bamboozled to believe that fast money was bad money and that slow money was good money. Now I'm under the assumption that any money is good money when it's in my pocket, dude. And that's what's crazy about this economy now. You know, you have to be able to make money on your own terms. So now here's what's happening when you get started here. Here's what's happening when you get started here in TLC, okay? Every single person that decides to get started with us, you can now be a gracious individual and help somebody else to be able to change their life as well. So every single time that we bring people on board, right? Just like Uber does bring people on board to become an Uber driver, right? So recruitment is not a bad word because Uber does it. So every single time that you bring somebody in on board to actually change their lives with you, you're getting a fast start bonus of whatever it is that they decide to get started with. So let's say that, you have somebody who's investing in themselves and, they're saying, you know what, Jalil? I realize that this is important for me to do. I need to change my life. I need to be able to make money on my own terms. Well, guys, they're going to pay you a fast start bonus of 50% based upon the investment package that somebody decides to get started with. So let's say that somebody gets started with, a $500 package because they really believe in themselves and they really want to see change in their life, right? And you brought that person into the business. Well, because you brought them into the business, started with a $500 package, you're now getting $250 just simply because you introduced them to this opportunity, which is absolutely incredible, guys. Okay, I'm so fired up every single time that I hear about this compensation plan because I just think about all the people that can be helped with making this kind of money fast, right? And there's nothing wrong with fast money. Okay, I promise you that, because I haven't met anybody to date that plans on getting rich slow. But guys, if you thought these last two ways that we got paid was good, I'm going to show you something that's even better. And it's called the hybrid binary commission, aka, watch this, guys, residual income. I mean, residual income works just like this, guys. DJ Khaled just dropped the single I Got the Keys, right? It's being played all over the internet right now. Movies are going to pick it up. Just every day this song is being played. Well, DJ Khaled recorded that song one time. Jay-Z recorded it one time. Future recorded it one time. And they did it at one setting, right? But guys, this song is being played thousands of times all over the world every day. So every single time that this song is now being played, guys, DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, Future, they're getting a check for doing one thing one time in a specific way. Just absolutely incredible, guys, to know that we're able to get paid over and over again, just like Jay-Z, just like Future, and just like DJ Khaled. And it starts with two people. So I want you to think about two people right now that just like you, guys. Just two people that like you. If you can think of two people that just like you, imagine now that, they come into the business with you, because I'm sure if they like you, they would want to do business with you and they want to change their life with you. So once you now bring two people on board and into the business with you, you're now going to be able to qualify to be an associate here with TLC, which simply means that you're going to be able to get paid over and over and over again for doing one thing one time in a specific way. Just absolutely incredible. Now, what you got to know is that in this one stream of income, guys, we're able to make anywhere between $1 and $20,000 per week. I'm not stuck. I didn't stutter. I'm just going to let that marinate in your mind for a second, guys. Guys, we're able to get paid anywhere between $1 and $20,000 a week just simply because we showed somebody some good news. Just absolutely incredible to know what's actually happening now. It's just crazy to know that people are getting helped. And as a result of people getting helped, we're able to get blessed just by default. All right. Now, what I want you to know is the next way that we're able to get paid. This thing just gets gooder and gooder per second. What's happening is that people are getting started in the business, right? They're getting paid. They're making a residual weekly, check, right? Like I've had weeks, guys, where I've made, a couple $1,000s in just a week, right? And guys, it's simple for you. Let's just say that you bring in somebody, you bring in John, Bob, and Julie, and Frank. And just because you introduced them to the business, they got there too. They're building their teams. Now you're able to, let's say John is making 200, Bob's making 400, Ann's making 100, Julie's making 300, and Frank's a go-getter. He's making $550 in a week. Well, guys, guess what? You're going to be able to get 50% every single time off of each person who's getting started and is now making a residual weekly check just simply because you introduced them to the opportunity. I mean, it's just crazy. Just think about the fact that you're now getting blessed. You're now in position to win just simply because you showed somebody else how to do it. It's just amazing of a concept to know that people who help other people are able to win. All right. Now, the last way that we're able to get paid here in TLC is called the Lifestyle Bonus. TLC understand as your business is growing and things like that, guys, that you're going to need an additional stream to be able to help you to grow your team. So guys, what they do is they pay you $1,500 a month once you hit the rank of national director and hold and maintain that rank for 4 weeks consecutively. They give you $1,500 a month just to breathe. So I don't know what you're experiencing right now as far as your job is concerned. I don't know if they're telling you how much they appreciate you. I don't know if you're getting told right now from your boss how grateful they are to have you in the store or wherever it is that you're doing or where you're working. I don't know if even as you're in school, if you have, just $1,500 a month that's just coming in just because you're a great student, but what's happening here in TLC is that you're rewarded for the work that you put in, as all of us should be. Recognition is a great thing. There's nothing wrong with it. And just to know that we're able to get blessed this way, so many ways, and at such a large scale, just because we partner with this business and because we signed up with this opportunity is just absolutely mind-blowing to me. So now, now we get down to this part right here, guys, where, it comes down to it. And I'm going to come back on so that all of you guys can, can see me as I'm talking right now, guys. But I want you to understand that, for a long period of time, I was under the assumption that, again, this American dream was going to work. I was under the assumption that I was going to just work a job for the rest of my life, that I was average. I was under the assumption that I was just going to settle and follow what everybody else was doing, and that I didn't really have anything for me that I could just take unless I was an athlete, unless I was a basketball player or a rapper, or whatever, that I was going to be able to really change my life with it. But guess what? I figured out that here in network marketing, and I'm so happy and fired up and grateful that because of this industry called network marketing and because of TLC, I have a position to take my life back and to be able to start off where most people are just ending off. I mean, guys, think about it. Could you imagine making more money than your parents? I mean, could you imagine for some of you guys who are older, being able to be in position to leave your kids a legacy, to be able to leave something behind for people to change their lives with? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're able to do that here in TLC. And there's so many different ways that we can get you started here in this amazing business. And the packages, they range all the way from $1,500 to $157 that you could invest in yourself, not in TLC, in yourself, to be able to absolutely change the way that your life looks like. So all I'm here to do today is just to back up and to support my new friend, Isaac Hughes. Because Isaac is going to be in position, ladies and gentlemen, to be making buku money, traveling all over the world, and helping thousands of people very, very soon. And if you're connected to him, if you're watching this broadcast right now, you now have an opportunity, guys, to be able to be at the forefront of everything that he's about to do. Because he is literally going to change his entire life as a result of what's happening in this movement. And you have to ask yourself the question, are you going to be positioned? Are you going to be the one that watched this call today and was, as Isaac is really winning in life, and look back and look at him and say, you know what, guys? I watched that first broadcast. I watched when Jaleel was telling me about what Isaac was going to do. I saw it from the rip, from Jump Street. I watched, and you know what? I didn't sign up. I didn't get started because I was skeptical. I didn't get started because I didn't think it was going to work. I didn't get started because of, what was actually happening. But now I'm sick. I'm kicking myself because of the fact that, I didn't get started in the beginning. Or are you going to be the person that looks back after and as we achieve all the different things that are happening, here in this organization and here in this group? And you're going to say, man, I remember when we were on that first call and every single thing that you said, Jalil, it happened. Every single thing that, Isaac said was going to happen, it happened. Are you going to be that person? So you have a choice, because there's 3 types of people that I'm talking to. The third type of person is saying, you know what, Jalil, I want to go ahead and get some products, because these products, they really appeal to me. And I know a lot of people, that I think would also, it would appeal to if, I told them about these products. So ladies and gentlemen, you can be a customer. We love our customers. Go ahead and become a customer. We absolutely love them. The second type of person, you're saying, hey, you know what, Jalil, I have some questions that I want to get answered. And for that person, we can answer those questions. That's no problem, guys. We can get those questions answered. And please ask people who know what they're doing, who know what they're talking about. Not Boo Boo and Ray Ray and your homeboy who tried, network marketing. He didn't have any success, at all. And now you're going to trust his opinion based upon, nothing, no result. Or you can be like the number 1 person, the first type of person, where you see it. You understand it. It makes sense. And you're like, you know what, Jalil? Everything you said to me makes sense tonight. Everything that you're saying is things that I've even experienced and been thinking about for the last, couple of weeks, couple of months or whatever. I'm really in position. I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to get signed up tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're that person, guess what? We have 2 spots right now, prime spots in Isaac's organization, in which you can absolutely change your life if you lock one of these 2 spots. It's just like Boardwalk and Park Place and Monopoly. Okay, whoever gets these first 2 spots are literally going to dominate and crush the game, because they are in his first 2 prime real estate spots, okay, in his organization. And he'll explain what that means to you more in depth. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for spending the time that you've spent with us here so far today. I want to say thank you for watching this broadcast. Here's what you now need to do. You need to get back with Isaac immediately after this call and figure out how you can start your own total life change now, how you can get started, how you can get positioned in this amazing movement. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just be straight up. This train is rolling, and it's rolling with or without you. So you can either get in position or get the heck out the way, because Isaac Hughes is going to be, mark my words, one of the top producing leaders here in our organization, because of his drive and his commitment and his persistence to excellence. And if you want to be on that train, guys, there's more than enough room. We'll see you at the top, or we'll see you from the top. It's your choice where you're going to get viewed from. This has been your man, Jalil Coleman, TLC's youngest regional director. Thank you so much for taking the time out to be on this call here tonight. This officially concludes this broadcast. God bless each and every one of you guys, and have an amazing 4th of July weekend. Peace.